Hello, this is Curly with episode 34 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. Last time we just finished our intern, and we were in pursuit of the stupid Franks. We will come all the way up to here, because we're going to finish the Franks off. They have proven to be annoying enough that we're just going to do it. Which means we really don't need to bring this army up. We're just going to have this army, for defensive purposes, hang out in Tingis. We'll go through all this stuff in a few minutes. Now, your army is done. You don't have... Oh, no, it's not done. Your army... I'm going to force march you to Narbo. Ludunum is going to be fine. Ludunum, whatever we want to call it. Where are some agents? Agents of mine. I don't really need you here. I need you to come over here. You weren't supposed to go through my lands. I was supposed to ban you forever. Okay, so this dude is right here in the water. I think he got trapped in my area, and we're just going to crush him. We'll be aggressive. He'll die. Nothing too bad. We'll take replenishment because that is less of a money's less of a concern at this moment.
At your command.
Verenium. You did not keep the garrison. You have a bunch of these Samarthian warband. They have a pretty massive melee attack, I'll give them that. Okay, armor. They're more Germanic. Okay, you. Closer to being ready. You, closer to being ready. Maybe we'll crush these dudes who are down here. Just because I'm tired of hordes running through my land. I don't like your stupid ability. I do not like it at all. Maybe we'll see if we can get horses before then. He can't pick up any horse. But his army is pretty awesome. You. No, that's right. I almost forgot. Over here, to make my life easier as we assault in Londinium and protect ourselves, we will hire a fleet. We have a merchant, a taskmaster, and a relentless attacker. I'm going to go with the taskmaster as he's younger.
We cannot sail there.
Okay, you. We're going to recruit.
We're going to need a bigger fleet. We need good, strong men.
We're going to start just getting a bunch of those dudes.
Commander?
They're really good at taking out the basic infantry. It's a cheap onager. Cheap onagers are good onagers. Okay. Can I convert? It says required 35%. Why won't you let me convert? It calls it 35. Okay. We're so close to our conversion. And we do have another, I don't know, 16, no, less than 16, 14, 15 turns before it becomes a true issue. I kind of want to build that up. But money Etsy may be an issue. We're going to have to build that. In Ravenna, this is going to need to be a fishing jetty. Food is going to be the most important thing. That will make a lot of food, though. Okay, here, public order is not awesome. Why did I build this here? Oh no, I was knocking it down. I'm like, did I build the field? No, I just haven't finished knocking it down. We're going to build one all the way up, and then we're going to build the other one. Try to keep this public order as long as possible. That gives 40 more food and the same amount of public order. This gives the same amount of food, but more public order. And more trade goods. I kind of rather just have that. That'll take care of that. Okay, you're fine. You,
Police reporting.
we're good for now. This region, not so much. 3 turns away from a big boost to public order, but they're very unhappy here. Here. What is our military? We're getting 20. But I want to give this one more turn, and then we'll leave. Here, we are not ready for them to go. We need public order. And a lot more food. It's building food. Because we really want our dude to be able to leave here. The sooner he can get out of here, the better. Then, because leaving an army down in a place we're so unlikely to ever have to fight anyone again serves no purpose whatsoever. Okay, you're happy. It doesn't really matter. Now, if we built this, it would increase our wait, does that? We'll build that. That increases our public order, or our Roman Catholic, or sorry, Greco-Roman paganism. That's what we need. Here, tell me that you're good. You're okay. You have a lot of food, though. Although a lot of it's going to go away. I cannot get rid of that till I have this. But it's not worth spending money on. Carthago Nova. You have 47 food. You're going to be taking it all away. Can't build that. I need more food. We'll build more food. That may be a long-term issue. Short-term issue? Over here. We don't have much food. We're gonna build that. We'll build both of these up. Oh, I can't build both of them. But we'll build one of them up, which will take care of that. This does offer +1 public order, but we're gonna ditch that. There are better things we can have here now. Over here, we're okay. Up here, is there anything I can do with the small amount of money we have remaining? Nope, I can't even build that. But that region is good. Okay, you.
At your command, ready for orders.
We are almost ready to do some horde stomping.
We hunger for battle.
This army is going to march to Rotomaga. They'll try to pick up some cavalry en route. That's definitely not worth our buying.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, what's in the turn? Okay, you're boring, sweary, yeah, whatever. Nope, still nothing for you. So, What does this do? Yeah, it doesn't really help me. We'll just pick up those two next. Okay, now it's turn. We're still making pretty decent money. Did I lose a Master of Soldiers? I think I may have lost a Master of Soldiers. I'll need to go and deal with that. Maybe I didn't. We'll have to double check. Your time is coming soon, Kaludinum. Your time is coming soon. And we are going to hit you so hard. I could defeat that battle. I don't know if they can defeat that battle. Huh. I think the Franks moved far enough away that we're not going to be able to catch them. We might be able to kill the Geats off. The Geats. Problem is, I don't know if those are the only two stacks. If they have something somewhere else, then we're not going to kill them. So it'll be 8 turns, I think, until the next conquest. Why would you run an army? Why would you have a general without troops? It's such a useless thing. If you care about money. I guess if you don't care about money, maybe it's not a big deal. Okay, Ethiopian separatists are gone. Can't tell you how sad I am about that. Did I mess up my... Yeah, I have several. You need to be there. You need to be there. No one's upset with me though, right? Nope, we're good. Okay.
Commander.
You're gonna force march to Lusa.
We hunger for battle.
You, I'm gonna bring... to like right here? Do I take the river crossing? I think I take the river crossing.
Waiting
Okay.
for orders.
And you are done building, but I need to move you north. So we're gonna put you like right here
Ready for orders.
for now.
Journey complete.
You're building your navy.
At your command.
You're about to get brought south. You
Ready for battle.
come to Vienna.
Set up the watch. At your command.
You are being trained, that's good. Your goal is to come all the way up here.
We cannot follow this order.
And to be honest,
Ready
I may
for
just
battle.
trade units and leave that army up there. Although this army is the better army.
Ready for orders.
Which kind of means it should march forth and conquer things. Okay, so that's army movements. We have a rank up here. Next time you can get better movement. Okay, let's look at who is happiness issues. Sahara. We're up to plus 15. Religious differences has dropped 2 whole points. We're not going to buy any more churches. We want to get rid of those long term. Food is an issue, so we'll build that up and that. Okay, Libya. Libya is on the way down. You,
Ready for battle.
I need to come here one way or the other.
Hourly patrols.
Okay, so they're
Ready
even.
for orders.
So, Libya. You're at +9. Or -9. What is causing us? We need food. Get that. We have a lot of food, but we still need food. And then that will be our library that will eventually get changed to food. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I could reasonably do here. I could increase that settlement. That'll add +1, and I could increase this one. Food is not really a huge issue here, and this is frontier. So those will give much better garrisons, so why not? Money is the only reason why not. Attila. Food. Food is a problem. And I kind of want to knock more food out. Which means food's going to become an increasing issue. But I can move him down. I could move him to here until I take care of it. Can I take care of it? That's going to produce 20, that's going to produce 20 more. So that's quite a bit of food. I just can't knock that down any further until after that. We're not going to move him out of Midland, though. What we are going to do is we're going to take these three, we're going to disband them, and we're going to build. Now, because if we have that, it kind of limits us. So let's see. I want 2 more crossbows. That leaves me with 1 more unit. I'd really like it to be a cav, but we'll just go with a spear instead. To try to make this as balanced as we can. And then you will trade place with him, who will replace a bunch of this stuff. Okay, here. Excellent, we can get our fountain. So do I need this here? It improves our garrison. It gives us 3 units, which are useful. But do I need it? I mean, if I just buffed that up, I go from 4 units to 5 units. This provides a lot. Definitely buff that up. We're going to have the food for it, I think. Food may be an issue. But we can build both of these to make food less of an issue. Aquilia is our line in the sand for most of the map. I just don't think it's worth getting rid of that. No, it's just not worth it.
Ready for battle.
This dude. That'll help public order even more. Okie dokie.
At your command.
You're almost down here where you can start building up.
Ready for orders.
The Franks are close to being destroyed. Let's go to end the turn. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. We have a lot of tribes hanging out north of us. But our navy's going to start being built up. Should have built that navy before. But we did save money. Saving money is very important. Don't stop. Stop running. Well, if we just chase them right out of our lands, that's not a problem. I don't care if you stay up there yet. Eventually I will reclaim those lands, and then you will die for standing there. If you're, somehow still there. But for now, what I would really like is go rebuild the city for me. That would be awesome. I actually think that, to go with, they don't really try to build empires in this. People don't take over land. I mean, if you came across some of the lands in Europe that were ravaged, and they would so be worth rebuilding. But the tribes here just don't even try. Claudians are being irritating, but I don't care enough. Especially if they're not killing off my vassals. They just want to, get beat up by my vassals now and again, or beat up on my vassals a little bit. That doesn't matter. Not nearly enough to leave Aquileia. Okay. The Rugians are gone. Kind of sad to see them go just because I need to kill people. Natural causes, political favors. You got it. Okay, excellent. Got some rank gained. You, next turn, you'll be able to switch out with the east. Over here, I'm going to send you into Segusio. Okay, these two are gone. And, can I actually build yet? How many more slots? That may be the only... Yeah, it's the only ones. So we'll start with there. We're gonna disband these spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kinda wanna get rid of this spear as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Too many of you. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. Because I do need to find or get onagers in some of these. And a great place to get onagers is up here. If you can, the Celtic onagers are cheap and they do what you need them to do. Okay. I think I'm gonna just chase him right out of my lands. What can you get? Nothing. No marks with having. Come off a force march. Then just put yourself right behind him. Be like, yo, what up? Okay. Is there a horse here? It's 214 a turn, we'll buy it. And then we're going to come to here, which probably is the same region. Yeah, it is. So that's fine. We're not going to buy another horse yet.
Ready for orders.
You are just going to get... We're going to probably leave this guy in place. And we're just going to give him 5 crossbows and discard those other 5 units. How are we doing with our stuff? We're good there. We're good there. You. That works. Okay. I'm done chasing him.
Commander. Make haste, men. Journey completed.
That's good. Now I could build a fleet for numbers. I'll have a few turns. I could build a fleet to go help take this. Because currently they're looking at more than 2 stacks. Can I defeat more than 2 stacks? Yes. Do I want to fight it? Not if I don't have to. I mean, this is going to be a very long campaign. Regardless. You're going to raise a fleet here.
Docking. Assembling the fleet.
Start building up. When you have enough, we'll go in.
At your command.
You come all the way to here. We have a while. Okay. Our religious strife is down to 23%, which is very good. Our food is on the verge of starving. Not so good. Which means there's no, well, no, we're not going to have enough food there. But we are building up these two as well. We'll be cutting it close. Here, we are contented, I tell you. Food's a problem. Yes, food is in fact a problem. So, that's going to need to be dealt with. So if I kick that up a notch, and I go here and here, we can start knocking this down for a food market. I think that's what we have to do, is knock that down for a food market. But even that might not be enough. Well, we'll see. Okay, you.
Ready for orders.
I'm gonna put you in
I want
Peritoneum. You're gonna stay here. This region's okay, especially with the guy sitting there. I really want you to go. Don't want to leave you here forever. Such a waste, especially since you have an onager. We need that region to get under control so I can leave. Are there mercs in the area? 3. We can buy all of that if we need to go. Still probably 4 turns at least before we do that. Okay, let's go through and look at our regions and see what we can improve. What makes the least amount of money? Sahara. Shockingly, you're not a rich region. But that's fine. Mauritania. You're only 2/3 of a region is your biggest one. Wow, you are really happy. Like really, really happy. I am taxing you, right? Yeah, I mean, we're making money. I'm like, what the heck? That is surprisingly happy. So, I don't think it's worth messing with you yet. The curiosity, that's going to lose 26, 31. And that's gonna. So we do need to do a fishing jetty so that we'll be fine when climate change hits. But that's great. What is our current 222? We need to keep buffing that up. We really want to more than double what our rate is. Let's keep looking at regions that make the least amount of money and see why. Lusitania, what is your issues? You're just not grown enough. How is food? Food will be fine, so I can buff that up more. I can't build that yet. Public order is iffy. So we're gonna call that good. Attila, you don't have nearly enough food. Next turn we'll get 40 food. And then we'll start pushing the envelope on this. Narbonnosis. You have lots of food. You're fine public order wise. Let's build that up. 20 food and public order is definitely worth doing. I think that we can actually knock down that at this point and build something better. We don't have the governor's palace here. We need that. We're going to build up our library. The library I want. Ludinous. We don't have a lot of money left. We can build the library, the scriptorium. Magna Greca, we're out of money. Which is too bad, because I kind of want that. But I kind of want this scriptorium more. We're fine. So, let's go to end the turn. Our food is down to 906 extra. It was well over triple digits at one point. So once I finish that fleet and you're just asking to get killed. Like, I don't even understand why you want to die so much. Just leave my freaking lands. You'll live a while longer. If not, I will have to kill you. You're making it just so I have to kill you. It's like required. We have some picked forces, but they're not that impressive. It took everything. It took 5 stacks to knock us out of Caludinum, and Rotomaga is better defended. So, it's about to have crossbows, which point it becomes way better defended. Way to go on the offensive there, Ostrogoths. We have a lot of wars, but no one's really trying to actually mess with us, which is really good. And we have some buffer states against the places where I would most need to be concerned. Really, the Sassanids and the Huns are the only 2 concerns left. Other than that, it's just, how long does it take me to finish you off? Over 40,000? Awesome. Okay, before I forget, we're going to go ahead and build my fountain here. In Regium, do we need this anymore? This produces +3 public order, and we're at +6. So I'm thinking the answer is no. I don't even really need that anymore. So we are going to just knock that down. And we will build that up, and we almost have our 7th, in which case this region will have everything fully set up. So this army down here, we're at +16. So close to when I can walk that army out of here and not care. Religious differences are going down. Summary. convert. Yes, finally we have succeeded in our conversion. We apparently assassinated our priests. Well, that's fine. So here in this region, we're now going to convert all of these. And then we'll build priests. Okay, I do need to build that up. It is required. Now then, my political or my religious differences did actually go up. I need to look at my kingdom and see who all that upset. Attila. They're like, so much less religious differences. They're like, you know what? We should have done that a long time ago. Would have been so much better. How are we doing for food? Although, again, part of it is that we can build that up. Which will add 20 food. Do I need to wait for that to occur to rip this down? This is producing 92 food. Oh my goodness, we would be starving if I lose 92 food. I really need that before I can knock that down. And then we can build cattle there. Still, it's totally worth doing this one. Public order will be a little bit hit, but that's fine. Wow, we have so much money. How did we get that much money? It doesn't tell me how I got it. Did converting it do that? That's weird. Awesome. Awesome is all get out, but weird. Okay, Africa. Africa's now unhappy. Build that. It doesn't make as much money, but in the long run I think I'm going to need it. So we'll just start with it. Aquitania. You're not who I should be dealing with. This is where we have to start. Sahara. You're like all happy-go-lucky. Libya. We need more food. That's totally worth it. That's gonna produce a ton of food here. Which means I can build that up. Carthagenesis. You are iffy. Iffy is how I put it. Food wise, we're going to be losing what? 15, 21. So we actually won't starve to death. It's always a good thing. But I kind of need to build it up more. And I can't currently do that. So this region is kind of stuck in an as-is mentality. But it'll be okay through the next... I need one more slot. Because I have that there. Let's check something. Squalor's at 6. This is only producing 5. That produces 7. So when that happens, I can ditch this and just build a food emporium. Which needs to happen. This can just go ahead and get knocked down already. And then we'll build the next one here, and it will let us expand all the way. Yeah. Okay. Magna Graeca. Okay, in Magna Graeca we need more food, So this produces more food, less public order. Magna Greca is really happy. Religious differences -2. So I'm not going to worry about public order so much as food. And we'll build our fountain here, which is going to be huge. And yeah, we'll stick with that for now. Do I want to build that up? We will have sanitation, so yes, we'll build that. We'll need food elsewhere. Places that can support elsewhere will be necessary. Okay, here we need food, so we're going to be building that forum. Alright, this is Governor's Estate, yes. Okay. Louisiana. You almost have both of these. How are we doing for food? We have plenty of food, so I'm going to build that up. I guess 5. Currently we have a squalor here of 3. So I can actually ditch it. But I don't want to ditch it this yet. We need the growth. Galaica. Galaicia. I'm going to build that up, which will include increased public order. Possibly enough that one day I'll have my gold veins all the way up. Into like uber gym stuff. Probably not. Too many public order issues. But we're gonna sit happy because I don't need the food as much as I need growth here. Tripletana. In Tripletana, we have 20 food, which is okay. Limited public order, though. Public order is the bigger issue. Now, if I build that up in both of these, it will negate the public order penalty and the squalor and make a lot more food and money. So, totally worth it. Africa. Africa is one of the few places that seems to be more saddened than not by what we did. So we'll build that up and it should help fix that. That's also going to help fix it. Aquitania. You have a lot of food, so I don't need to improve that. What I think I need to do is get rid of this. Do I need to get rid of that? How much food does this produce? 176. Yes. This one produces 64. That needs to go. We'll build it again probably, but I want to be able to get rid of this building. The best way to get rid of that building is by putting in a thing here. Because this is currently producing 5 everywhere. We will build that up. That's going to produce 7 sanitation all provinces, which will be great. Narbonnesis. Narbonnesis, I don't need this anymore, so I can get rid of it. I can build that up higher. That'll help all the regions. What do we do? Where food is great here. Public order is okay-ish. We'll build that. That'll help with public order. Build that. Build that. Build that. And then we'll see how that region looks. Okay, here. This was going to be a forum for now. So we have to build that up so that we can deal with this here. And I don't even know if that's going to be enough to do it. No, it's not. can't afford to do anything else. This may need to be converted, because at the moment we don't have enough food to get rid of either of these buildings. Especially with those further things we're building. Maybe we don't build them? If we don't build that up, we can drop that and build that higher. So maybe instead of doing this, we knock that down. We're going to take that out in Turosinum or whatever, and we're going to put a thing there. We should be okay. And yeah. Okay, over here, we have a ton of food and we have decent public order. We can afford to move that up, which will help everything. We can build our Sanctorum here, which is fine. Public order is good. But eventually we'll want to move the governor out, so we'll go ahead and do that. Is there anything else I need to bother with? Not really. I mean, we could buff both of those. We might as well. We'll buff both of those, because we do want to make sure that that everyone has food in all too soon. This needs to go away. That needs to get upgraded. What is a public order here like here? Good enough. We'll do that. This can be improved. This can be improved. Suddenly getting 100,000 gold is a wonderful way to improve your nation. Food is not a problem here, so we will increase both of these as well. And then we'll see how that goes. Venetia. This needs to be improved. How much squalor is in this region? 5. So if I max that out, and I don't increase any here, how much squalor is in this region? 5. I can get rid of that then. So this can actually cover it all if I don't improve squalor in other regions. We will build our sheep here. Mauritania. I really don't want to touch this region too much currently. They're ecstatically happy and have food. I can't afford to build that anyways. Liguria. Get a farm. Right, we have governor's estate, yeah. Build that. Go. This may need to be a food emporium rather than... Maybe not. We can probably build up these with those, and then that could be our university still. You. I think I can build more.
We need good fighters.
Excellent. You.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men.
Switch out who's in where,
Get to it, men.
so that we can, we'll go ahead and... No, we won't disband them yet. Next turn we'll start building crossbows. We'll get rid of whichever two are most expensive. And we'll get rid of a bunch of spears and other stuff.
We hunger for battle.
This unit's at 17. Oh, we need more.
At your command.
Can I build... No, I can't even afford to build another one. Really need cavalry somewhere near here. You're starting to raid me. You're like asking to die.
Ready for orders.
Here's a lot of those.
We hunger for battle.
I would probably be able to take him.
We hunger for battle. At once. You have further orders?
Okay.
Ready for battle. To victory!
Yes, we're declaring war. No, I don't want to call anyone in to help. It's a good way to lose.
War! Oh, a good word!
I said no!
Honest.
For God himself!
Frickin' A.
Advance.
That's upsetting. Okay, let's see if we can't finish
Ready
him.
for
Okay,
battle.
good, we can. Okay, you
At your command.
just move up.
Waiting for more orders.
You kill him.
Kill the cowards!
I hope this ends the Franks. We just need to not let people play in our lands. We'll take the replenishment.
We hunger for battle.
I think that means the Ostrogoths have turned on me.
Commander.
Okay, you. Oh, you're supposed to. You get that, and you.
Ready for battle.
You can just come sit in Toronto.
I want hourly
You.
patrols.
Not a cavalry that I want. You are supposed to force march it.
Faster! Curse you all!
We need to go up there and deal with that. Okay. So, just take a quick look and see where we are. Over here, I don't think I can buy you any more ships, but
We're going to need a bigger fleet.
that's fine. Dang it, Ostrogoths. I purposely said don't ask the Ostrogoths to join the war. And it did anyways. Or at least they denied me anyways.
Finding shelter.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may.
Seriously? I may have to go send an army to subjugate them again. Just because it's useful. And I'm supposed to have so many subjugated people. We'll look at that next time. We're going to go ahead and do our intern, and then we're going to
Commander.
end the video. You're a general. Obviously, I can give you something of use. That is of use. No, you're 61. Never mind. I'm not giving you anything. No. You're 61. Is this guy good? He's good. You're booting him out. And you're gonna get this and that. You're about to die. You're a veteran. That sounds great. Get this and this. We have a legion that gains stuff. Get replenishment and whatever that is. Meaningless stuff, but grab it anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and do the intern, and then we're going to go ahead and end the video. Overall, I think things are going smoothly. We have armies marching to the south to remove the Morians. I could subjugate them, but quite frankly, I don't like subjugating people. I just don't. I said don't call my allies to war. It should not have been an option to turn me down if I said don't join the war. least the Illyrians didn't do it too. Ostrogoths are weak, so they're not going to pose a problem. The Illyrians seem to have a couple of armies. They're more likely to prove problematic. The Franks are gone though, so that makes me happy. I need this dude to probably come to Vericum. We'll have to do that on our next video. So, next time we'll attack the Morians. We'll deal with
Your armies would surely find honor and plunder in joining this.
no. I refuse to get dragged into a war. If you declare war on me, I will come and kill you. And maybe subjugate you. Because there I'm supposed to subjugate several people. Okay, so we're going to end the video here, so like and subscribe, and we'll be back in 2 days with more Total War Attila as the Western Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty. Adios.